I was not one of the greatest. I was the greatest. Get that straight. One of the greatest. They gonna throw me in the bush. No. The greatest.
Spring football is back. Deion Sanders is in front of cameras again. We got a lot to talk about, but before we get into the well-off media video, shout out to Bucky and watch, mostly the football portion of it. We have to talk about the fact that Deion Sanders dropping some contract nuggets, some different things in there. So we got some behind-the-scenes stuff, courtesy of the pregame show. So we're going to listen to that, and then get into the well-off media. And, of course, I'm going to give my opinion that don't really matter. I really appreciate y'all watching these videos. So if you like them, leave a like on it. Dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you enjoy college football content, coverage, updates, NIL, transfer portal. We do plenty of Deion Sanders and Colorado stuff as well, man. So let's hop right into it. So first things first. Like I said, Deion Sanders crashed a little podcast situation. So he had some things to say. We're gonna hop right into there and then go to something more specific about his contract.
When I was the rabbit.
Yeah.
When you was the rabbit. When I first got in the field.
Woo!
When I first got in the field.
As soon as you got out there, you weren't chasing no more. They were chasing you.
Yeah. I knew I had a gift, my brother.
Yeah, sure.
Gift, but I had to nurture that thing. I had to protect that thing. I had to keep that thing. But I had to keep that thing going to the next level because I never got comfortable.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful here in Boulder. It's ridiculous. These people better go and get my money so I play. Bye-bye.
Oh wait, never mind. I think that was his, that was his contract negotiation. You feel me? And then he has a little more here to say as well.
This morning, you challenged your staff. First time I've heard you give this challenge to your staff to look for themselves in who they're coaching. That these guys are exceptional in their trade, so look for how you used to play the game and bring that out of them.
Ain't that what we all teach? Don't we teach our kids the same thing? We want our kids to play to imitate us in some form of fashion. So when you're coaching and you comprise your coaching staff of what you want to see, right? So when you bring in a Warren Sapp, don't you want to see a Warren Sapp? Don't you want to see a Marshall Faulk? Don't you want to see the way Rob goes about his craft and his job, as well as Pat Sherman, the way they go about it, like the kind of men they are, the kind of history that they possess, the kind of thoughtfulness that they bring, the intuitiveness, the consistency that they come to the game with the approach Brett brought along, the way he is so not premeditated and calculated, but he's the little things. He focused on the little things. So his tight ends should be that same way. They should emulate and imitate who he is on the field. That's what we all want.
Yeah.
What we get mad at the kids, we get mad at them why?
For not acting like us.
Because they didn't make the decision that we would make in that same situation.
Yep.
That's what we get from friends and family. We're thinking that they should have made the decision that we would have made in that same situation, and that's not the case. See, this don't apply to grown folks. Folks already said in their ways, they said in their being and who they are. They're going to do what they're going to do. So you just got to pray for them and cut them loose, let them go.
And this is great. And, I think another part of the reason why I'm a Deion Sanders fan, like I said, I'm a football fan, but been a Deion Sanders fan for a while. And it's this idea. My camera's crazy. Hold up. Not this idea, but I was just using the filler word. It's just that I think Deion Sanders does a good way of presenting things to people, right? I don't think that's a crazy thing. I don't think it's a crazy concept. Treat people how you want to be. Have a little bit of a perspective to see it from these young gentlemen, in which Warren Sapp, which you was doing in Miami in them days. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that and apply that to these young gentlemen. And I think if you do that, you're gonna create large level play people. And I want to double down on that because, again, I tell y'all that Deion Sanders is one of the best recruiters. And again, that's an individualistic thing. I never said Colorado had the greatest draft, whatever. I didn't say Colorado is the greatest haven of whatever. But I tell you a few things they do get: wide receivers and DBs. He flipped one of the top wide receivers, right, / DBs in Travis Hunter. You saw how that career panned out. He's shown that he can get a 5-star talent in multiple positions at this point. The quarterback, left tackles, right? I want to see a little more defense. You know what I mean? I know we had the Cormani McLeans, but let's see a safety. You know what I'm saying? Let me see a dog linebacker. You know what I mean? Coming from high school. So I think his point has been proven through his first big one was because Travis Hunter wanted to be like Deion Sanders. So like to to unengineer his words and what he's saying, it also helps because you're Deion Sanders. So I think a lot of cornerbacks who want to be great are going to be looking up to greats. Marshall Faulk, if you don't think that added at least 5 more running backs to just give another look in Colorado's direction, I mean, you don't know how recruiting works, man. It's as simple as that. But a lot more positive here. And again, Deion Sanders got some bold claims. Like, again, we're not gonna spend too much in because we want to get to the foosball. But these are other little odds and ends, and they're a better team than last year. What do y'all think? Do you think this team is better than last year?
I want y'all to get a little put your seatbelt on because this could get a little tight because some of y'all been tripping, and we got to check it right now because we ain't gonna keep on with the bull jump for the spring. We're gonna have a great spring. We're gonna have an awesome spring. We have a better team than we had last year. We're gonna prove it this spring. We're gonna be so much disciplined. We're dead last in penalties last season. It will not happen, and that starts today. That starts today. So all the bull junk you've been doing, no, ain't no way. We doing some of the bull junk that we've been doing that we think we can get away with because y'all don't have no supervision. We ain't doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. It's a new day. We're going to establish a new day in a new way. If it ain't, y'all going to be gone. And you know I keep my word on that. So let's have a great meeting. We're going to start off right. Let's start off. Who we got?
I mean, I think that's how you start off. And we've heard Deion Sanders kind of not even allude, just speak to the fact that, hey, yo, this is my first year coaching in college or coaching in general, I believe, without coaching any of my sons or coaching any of my people. So I think this could have positive and negative ramifications. I think so far the biggest positive is the wave of more NFL experience that has been added to this Colorado football team. It's something that's been alluded to in a lot of the different medias and something that's going to keep being brought up, right? I think when these signings happen, I thought people were going to go a little crazy over Marshall Faulk, go a little crazier over the fact that Warren Sapp's coming back again. Like, I feel like we're just kind of looking at it like he's collecting some top tier players. He's got 3 gold jackets on one coaching staff, and now he's got Marshall Faulk. And now who knows? They're probably going to use these as springboard jobs. You know how it is. You know how it goes. Come on now. But what does this build? What does that allow for Deion Sanders to do? To pull from recruiting, to pull from the transfer portal? Hey, I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. I have no idea. But let's see what Marshall Faulk, one of the new additions, has to say about kind of the new regime at Urban Colorado.
I'm new. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Marshall Faulk. I don't want to get into stats. If you want those, I'm Googleable. Check me out. I knew that was going to get you. Nah, for real. Here's what I want you to understand. And this goes for everybody, including the running back room. All right? How you do one thing is how you do everything. Think about that. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you slack off in school, then at some point in time, the guy to your left, the guy to your right, the guy in front of you, the guy behind you, they can't count on you because you're going to slack off. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So I'm going to be real brief and say this to you. What we want from you, it requires no talent. Effort requires no talent. Hustle requires no talent. You don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't have to be the smartest to give effort. It requires no talent. If you give effort, watch what it brings to you. Thank you.
Simple, sweet, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, general coach talk, you want to hear that general coach talk from him, you know what I'm saying? He had to get his, you know what I'm saying? He had to get his old head joke out there. I'm not too mad at him. So not last, but another one of the new additions, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Demonta Peko, who's been also coaching and helping with defensive line, I believe for the Cowboys and for the Bengals, and played defensive line for the Bengals, I believe. So again, great NFL talent here. You love to see it. Let's see what he had to say talking to the team.
Demonta Peko, it's an honor for me to be here. Appreciate you, Coach Prime, for the opportunity. A little bit about myself before I get started. I was last year with the Cowboys, coaching the assistant coach for the D-line there. But before that, man, I was blessed, and thank God for 15 years I played in the NFL at the nose guard position. But that leads me to some of our expectations. Some of the things that helped me in my career that to play so long was being able to dominate, man. So as a D-line, I want to see us dominating. What do you mean, Coach? Dominate that line of scrimmage, but not only that, dominate the classroom, right? Dominate individual. Dominate when you're in the body work, doing everything to do to get better. Right? One of the things that I love and that I live my life. All
right, he's doing a little but he's got it down. He's got the coach, the coach cadence down. He know what he's doing. Let's get to some foosball, huh? Let's get to some foosball, ain't it? All right, we're gonna hop to 18 seconds. We're gonna hop to 18 seconds because that's when apparently some foosballs are gonna play. They're out there running around. But I want to see what the talent's looking like. We got some new cues. Let me shut my trap.
You cut it back now. Look at me now. Good here, Martin, coach. Seeing my dog, coach. Sit there, Hall of Famer, man. One of the greatest ever. But God is good.
You're not in, get 5 back. Coach. Get used to the drill setup, right? You should be back 5 and then jump up. Slant and under.
Okay, coach getting a little work in. Okay.
There it is.
Coach getting a little work in.
Ball should never touch the ground in this drill. Ball should never touch the ground in this drill. Ball should never touch the.
It looks like the ball touched the ground in that drill. You just know when you're around a football guy. So let's start looking at these bodies. I want to see the thing. I want to see is mass. Okay, this is a big body. I want to see what the mass looks like. Do we have any, just big hunking? And, he's doing his. Yeah, this is the first day of spring practice stuff. Got to get the freshmen going. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little problem. Everybody's doing a little yelling. That's all a good time. But I want to see some large ham hog. Is that Jaheim Hodis in there on the inside? Okay, I see a little. Is that a little outside zone? Big seat out there. Okay. Oh, hey, the pair of linebackers. Is that Mr. Jeremiah Brown back from the transfer portal? He was on the transfer portal for a second. Okay. Oh yeah, we got it's some beef out here. A little bit of length. This who is this? Is this some dude that's just been here? Is this Salters? Is this one of the Salters? Let's get back in. Let's see what they're saying.
That's fine. That's fine. Keep working. We got simple. We got to
watch him. Hey, knock that shit down.
We got to keep working.
He's just like the way his body is like he just.
Pro is 100 times better. Yeah, y'all on the edges. Keep working. Y'all locking them up because they're like.
I'm locking shit up.
First show.
You catching the ball up here. You catch the ball up here. You got to.
Before Coach goes, because Deion's about to give a little, teach tape for returning. It's so dope to see, that first day offensive line is feeling themselves. We doing it to him. We doing it to him. Like that's a part of building confidence as a team, and it's dope to see that being built. And I think just first off, shout out to Well Off Media, shout out to the pregame show, shout out to the almost media conglomerate that's around Colorado. First off, for not, sniping my videos, but and otherwise also for just on the bare minimum providing great content, because even if I wasn't yapping on mics, this is dope. I would be watching this. I would watch. I like this behind the scenes, and they've revolutionized and set the standard for what it should look like for yourself. If you're not like an Oregon style where you do like the pregame or the Ohio State, if you're not doing that, you better have something like this, and the level of in-depthness and the ability to one of the biggest problems, I'm yapping here, one of the biggest problems with football, people like to say for the marketability standpoint, is that, you're wearing a helmet, right? When you do your best plays, you're going to have a helmet on, right? And that's why basketball, especially, and also with numbers too, right? Numbers, and, they're out there, they can wear the whole thing, they can be more fashion oriented too. Okay, cool. This kind of breaks that barrier, right? It's the same thing that Hard Knocks does, but to have it so zoned in, like you have years, I can watch years of Shedeur Sanders as a player, and I know these NFL teams are. I can watch years of Shiloh Sanders, see as a player, as a person. Obviously, you don't know them in totality, but just seeing them, okay, the development, the growth, the interaction with teammates and different things. I think this is great. So shout out to Deion, shout out to Deion Sanders Jr., shout out to Bucky, shout out to Well Off Media. But yeah, back to Deion teaching.
You're using this. It's impossible to look the ball in when you catch it. Watch.
That's a
yeah.
Was that four star?
You can't look it in. Yeah, you can't look it in. It's impossible.
It's a freshman.
Hey, listen to him, man. He's one of the greatest ever to do it. Like he ain't ever had no help. He ain't ever had no help.
True. I was not one of the greatest. I was the greatest. One of the greatest. They will throw me in and push him.
You're in the top 5. You're in the top 5. I give you that.
I take that back. Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Devin Hester.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Devin Hester no more.
Hey, real respect.
I'm 1B.
Real respect.
I'm 1B.
Okay. Right here. You can't go nowhere right there. Right here, you can't go nowhere. You gotta be one of those. Yeah?
Put him out.
Almost like a receiver stand. Yeah, that's a stacker. Square. Again, Quanell, if you have to move your feet. Don't move your shoulders. Move your feet. Slide. Same thing. Again? Yeah, you did it again.
Yeah, man.
You gotta keep your.
And I know it's, you know, because it's Colorado, but it's good to hear the yes sirs. Obviously, Deion, that's how you run it, but to hear it out there is dope.
Yeah, man. Return punch and kicks too now. He was nice with it.
Something like it.
Okay, here we go. One-on-one work. Is that the hood? Woo! Oh! Ooh, good work. Okay, ooh. Okay, they're working a little back shoulder. Oh, there go the 5-star. True freshie in there. Over the top. I like it. Little wheel action. Ooh! This was not bad. Here go Caden Salton. Woo! That thing looks smooth out of his hand now. Let's see the rook. Ah, looking smooth. Oh man. Ooh. Hey, this is. Oh, look at these balls, baby. And they going up and catching. These freshmen is showing out. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, these balls hopping out. It's not bad.
That can't be right. Reload. There's no way that can be right. Hey, hard. Tough. Hey, nigga left. This is how we go in. I need four fastest O linemen.
Oh, yeah.
4 fastest D linemen.
D-line got it.
Not D ends, D linemen.
This is awesome. Obviously, you know, we don't watch the full thing, and we're about to start closing out the video. Oh, look at Cash Cleveland. Yeah, a little hand out there. I want to say that this is, you know, the best way. Again, to all my people who play football, y'all know, end of, you know, the practice, you got to do conditioning, right? And some people, you know, sometimes it's run, sometimes 110, sometimes it depends on, you know, what it is, how bad or good the practice was, X, Y, Z, LMNOP. But the best way to do it, and it looks like they did a competition, and then offense has to do more runs probably or whatever. Again, go watch the full video. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. And the best way to do conditioning with stuff like that was like they would do like full races, and like that was the whole condition, just running back and forth, you know, doing races, or if you, who that is, or you know, you do like the whole basically playing tag. Or smear I can't say that on YouTube, but smear the feller with a ball. That's always great. Or sorry, throw him up, pop him up. Is that the way you say it? I don't want to say it in an inappropriate way, but it's great to see. It's great to see foosball. Like I said, y'all let me know what other spring football. This is the first day of spring for Colorado. I would like to cover all the spring football I can. Obviously, Texas is going to be doing what they do, so how they do the way they want to do it. So I'll make sure I keep up with that. You just let me know what's it called, what you want to see, and I'll make it happen. Like the video if you like it, man. Dislike the video if you don't like it. Subscribe if you want to see more college football content, coverage, updates. I got transfer portal stuff. I got NIL stuff. I got whole lots of fun stuff coming down the drain, man. You be amazing. You be great. You be elite. We'll see you next time. Peace.